Hello Swati, Namo Buddhaya. So we'll start. I am also doing an online, so many YouTube live. So we'll speak in English. There are a lot of people after finishing this, they keep on watching. It's nice. So let it be in English. So I can't read Shreyas because he's in dark. I can't see his eyes properly. So let's start with Preeti because she is so excited to. Okay, so if I read your aura, today you are very tired, that much I can tell you. Okay, and you have not properly had your breakfast, had less water, and lunch was okay, and you are fully tired and you are trying to push yourself. The energy level is very low. That's what I can read. And if I look at your eyes, you are having some emotional problems today. No, that's what your eyes read. Maybe or may not be, I don't know. Okay, and that's normal. Other than that, everything is okay. Or you're tired at work. Either of something. Your eyes is totally down. So your color is slightly reddish, meaning on the outer, and light bluish, and what I can say, slightly reddish. What it means is that either you are not sleeping well or you are having too much of work to do. That's all what. We can even go deeper into the emotions and what is your family background and all that. That is not required because that aura also shows you all of that, including your health. At present, your health is okay. No problems. Okay. Tomorrow morning, morning if I see you, I can tell you exactly what you are. So one day we will do that. Okay, so we'll do it Suyog. Okay. You are okay. You are not, today you are not that tired, and you had a good time in your college. Meaning people have not ragged you a lot. Just like some other day I see that you are very like this. So today you are energetic. Okay, then why don't you drink a lot of water? Your water level is low.
Actually, when I drink the water after 1 hour of that, so right now it's not there. Maybe after finishing this second, I'll follow.
Yeah, no, even otherwise, you have to regularly drink water. What happens is, if you, like in her case also, if you reduce the amount of water, your energy dips. So you are from a huge aura, your aura comes very much down. See, actually what happens, I'll tell you. The aura is from this small, okay, this small, it increases to a very huge, meaning it can go up to 1.5 kilometers. Right now your aura is around 300 meters and her aura is around roughly 200 meters width, but there are a lot of different vibrations. So what happens here is that when you have such a stream, lot of different color combinations, it compresses. The So if somebody can irritate her, it becomes easy. So Preeti can get irritated very fast if somebody were to irritate her right now. Okay, it's because her aura is so less that she can get irritated. Now what also happens is that if you have a very strong aura, then the diseases cannot penetrate. So what happens is, first this is called as mental sheath. So the diseases will descend on your mental sheath and try to go through the holes. So if your aura is not strong, it gets through the hole. So when does the aura doesn't become strong is when we are thinking about emotions, or worried, or tired, or if we have a lot of emotional issues and also a lot of expectations, that is raga, dvesha, moha basically, that cuts the energy. Okay, and when it cuts the energy, so you have a direct penetration from the diseases, so the diseases will descend. So having a good aura will reduce the amount of diseases. So for which water. Okay, good. Maybe Swati doesn't want me to read, so she's blocked. Okay.
No, it is not like that. I thought that my turn is has to come. Read everybody's aura.
Okay, fine, no problem. So we will read yours in the last. Okay, now coming to Kalpana ji. So your aura, wait, let me check. You have too many thoughts. Okay, so you are a very compassionate person, but you are too much worried about everyone and everything. So maybe if you are made a Chief Minister of Maharashtra, it is good. You'll be able to take care of everybody. Because you get worried about everyone. And you eat less, you spend more. It is like having 100 rupees and planning to spend 1000 rupees. So it's not going to happen. So you have to have good amount of food. Okay, otherwise what is happening is you are losing more energy. So you become tired. At present you are tired, you are not fresh. 3 of you are not fresh right now. Okay, it's like somehow we'll spend 1 hour, or maybe I keep on speaking and that energy is there, and or something like that. Yeah, so you are worried out of Preeti and Suyog. You are a worried person. Today you have a lot of, not worry in the sense, lot of thoughts. You keep on.
She is even worried about me. So often I do the meditation and I will concentrate. Kalpana ma'am is worried about everyone. And
That's
it's
what.
very true.
Yeah, no, she is very much worried person. She should be Chief Minister. So, in fact, you are very worried about all the people around your area also. And if you don't let your worry go away, Kalpana ji, you will not be able to move higher, because each person has his own karma. If your worry is not going to change his karma or her karma, so your energy will go away. That's all will happen with your worry. Okay. And you don't eat much also. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to force a lot of things on yourself, which you shouldn't be doing. Relax. One thing you need to learn in Buddha Dhamma is to relax. You should not go to 2 extremes. One extreme is totally loose. You don't do anything at all. Another extreme is totally squeeze it. You are going slightly on the other side where you are tightening it. Too much of tightening of anything is going to break. So don't do that. Relax. It's not, you will become an arhat, so don't worry. So you make it like that. You're thinking that if you are not tightening it, you will never become an arhat. In fact, you will never become. That is what Ananda did. He wanted to make it so tight that ultimately even Buddha went away, he couldn't do anything. So you have to relax. Now in the case of Shreyas, okay, Shreyas is carrying a mountain on his head. That's all what he's doing. So he attends the class, what I do in the morning, and he attends here in the evening, and he does the job, and all his energy is drained. Okay. So he is worried also because his mother has one or the other problem. I know about it. So, and he has his own ideas, and none of his people are listening to his ideas. So he's even more losing energy. And he's one person who wants to change the world to be a better place. It's not going to happen. So that's the aura of this. Colors and all I can tell you later, but this is basically what is being shown. And now coming to Swati. Okay. Now with her face. Okay. You are a confused person, that much I can tell you. I
Very conscious that you are reading my aura.
No, very consciously, if I were to tell you, you are a very confused person, meaning you have all kind of ideas coming up, which is sometimes good, sometimes it conflicts. You go to this side, that side, this other one, that other one. So you have so many, lot of good ideas, but it is too much conflicting in your ideas. So it cancels out your energy. So basically your energy power to convince people is very less. Meaning if you want to overpower somebody, it is not going to happen because they will overpower you more than what you can overpower. So right now you are like these other people, maybe because of it is night, you also look tired. So all the five of you look very tired at the end of the day. Maybe you had too many things to do or whatever. So that's what it seems. Maybe not true, because in these two people case it is due to water shortage. In your case it's not much of a water shortage. In Kalpana's case it's not a water, but her worries are more than the water. And he wants to change the world, so that itself is a mountain. He's carrying a mountain. In your case you are not carrying a mountain. So you look peaceful, not that you are not peaceful, you are looking peaceful, but you're a very confused person. That's what I can read from what I can see with this light and what is coming on my screen. So if a person is sitting in front of me, it is very easy, because then the energy also comes to me. With this I cannot get the energy, the heat comes. So if I observe, the most coldest in this place is you. The other four are having some heat. So what it shows is that it looks you are withdrawn, or you're confused, or you are totally, what I can say, you are thinking on, not really thinking like Kalpana, but you are having too many things going around. So the heat reduces, whereas if somebody is very much thinking like if I look at Preeti, or if I look at Kalpana has more heat coming up. So her body is emitting good amount of heat. So if I were to sit in her room, I will not feel cold, because anyway she is going to give me so much of heat. Okay, so that's one way of looking at it. Another way of looking at it is through the eyes. The problem with this way we are sitting is that the the light should directly fall on the eye. Okay, and then the eye becomes big. Then you can read it very properly. So if I were to do the eye reading and say, let's do with Preeti. I need to see the eye completely. What I can do is that when people come to my home, what I do is I penetrate through their eyes and I read all their life from 3-year-old till date. I can completely read that person and say, in this year this happened, in this year this happened, and all. So from their schooling and onwards I can, but now I can't. I can only do with Suyog because his eyes I can read. So he had a very troubled childhood, that much I can tell. Yeah, so there are a lot of complications. When you're in 7th standard, you had more complications. 13, 10, 6, 13, 24, 27, and now it's okay. So these 4 times you had a lot of downs.
Yeah.
Now it is fine. If you marry, you will be in trouble. Because
Starting onward, he was being after his marriage only. He was married,
no. It's not like that. See, he is. If I see his eyes, he is very. What I can say. Withdrawn kind of a person. He doesn't want to interact much. So he will be dominated by her. So he'll become Joru ka Gulam.
जोरू का गुलाम बन के रहेगा.
Dhamma and all will go away. No. No, the thing is, he should get a girl who is very supportive, because he's a very shy person. In his childhood, is because of his family background, is a very shy child. He's been a very shy child, and there have been a lot of comparisons between him and others. So that has made him even more withdrawn during his young age. So that is affected now, basically. So he cannot open up. What's that? Yeah. Now it is not that much, but still you are shy. You're not that open. You're not that open to anything. So you have a fear that if people were to know you, then they will take advantage of you. So you try to protect yourself. That's what you try doing. So you want to look below normal so that nobody will trouble you. That you shouldn't do. So it will make you lose confidence. So presently your confidence level is low. So that will affect your career. So you should be very. But that is not good, because you have to face the situation rather than running away from situation. So it is better. You should develop confidence in whatever you know. See, your knowledge wise, you are very good. Confidence wise, you are not good. Okay. You have tremendous knowledge, so you speak well, but you have fear. So the way you speak shows that you are not confident of speaking, and your eyes will go down. So when you're expressing something, if I compare between you and Preeti, I shouldn't be comparing, but if I compare between you and Preeti, she doesn't know much than what you know, but she is able to manage things better than you. from her eyes. Okay, and she acts confident. She's not confident. She acts confident. So when somebody sees her, feels very confident, and she will plan something so that work will somehow happen. Whereas in your case, you know it, and yet you don't want to do it. You are like my son. He also has the same problem, that he is withdrawn. So any person who is withdrawn, for whatever reason, whether they are like that by themselves or whatever, so when somebody is withdrawn, you'll develop that habit of not being confident of whatever you know. Overconfidence is another thing. I don't know anything, but I make work. Sometimes it.
Priti is planning in advance.
Yeah.
She plans everything in advance.
Yeah, she plans in advance because her eye. See, she is a very meticulous and very planned person, and she will have plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E, plan F. I don't know how many plans she makes. Too many plans. And yet she is not happy with any plan. That is her greatest thing about Preeti, is that she is not happy with any plan. So that is where she gets stressed out. So in if I compare between you and Preeti, so you don't plan, she plans a lot. She gets tired, but you don't get tired because you have never planned. Okay, but the fear takes over, and then you are not able to express. So you should practice to express your childhood until 13. Can you just make your eyes slightly big? That is better. So age 15. So I think you like sports. You're on mute. You're on mute. I can't hear anything.
Yeah, during that time, 13, 14, 15 age, I was able to pick it.
Yeah, and you had a lot of ambition, so that did not work out.
Yeah,
And that has affected in the age of 27.
yeah. And now it's like ambitious. I don't want a career saying I don't have a plan. Because I think if I plan,
It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So whatever you have planned in your teenage has never worked. So what has happened is you had a problem when you were in 24. 23 completed, and when you were in 24 you had a problem. So that made you feel that you should never plan in your life. Whatever happens. Right. So from then onwards, what has happened is that so your confidence level has been going down rather than going up. Okay, so you are not happy with yourself. The reason why you are searching Buddha Dhamma is because you are not happy.
yes.
That's all.
That was the time I was from the age of 27. I was trying 26 and I think why it's not working out. That led me towards this time.
Yes, so that is what it is. Good. So if I get the eye, now I got the eye of Preeti, so I can, yeah, so she is too much of a planner. So if you don't want to plan, you can give it to her, she'll plan for you also.
Yes, of course, she's planning for one.
Yeah,
She's managing the whole family.
yeah, so it is good to plan.
She can plan for 3 years.
Yes, so you can do one thing. You can give your kundli to Preeti. Okay, and she will find the appropriate girl for you, so don't worry.
It's really true, she can.
Because she will plan it. Yeah, she will be planning it very well, and she'll get you many girls, so you can decide the one you want.
Choices will be there, many more choices.
Yeah, a lot of choices. But the one problem with what Preeti brings is that you're going to get confused with the choices. Just like what Swati is confused. So you'll have confusion. Which one to take? This one also looks good. That one also looks good. That one also looks good. Now,
I am not agree with what you said that I'm confused. I'm not at all confused.
No.
I know.
fine, then it is good. But from right now, I'm seeing here the confusion. But it might be untrue anyway. It's okay. Sorry about that. So that's the reason I require a nice eye. This one, then I can exactly read. Anyway, so this is what you can do with aura. So you can go as much detailed with the person. And I had one problem. Maybe Shreyas can add to that. So there was one of his friend, and she wanted to join the meditation class. And she joined 2-3 days. And after that, she had not switched on her camera. So I told her, why don't you switch on your camera? So and she switched on the camera. And I saw that she has a tendency to commit suicide. So I told her all that in her life, and that girl agreed with everything. I knew that she's not really agreeing. She is pretending to agree. That also I came to know that she's pretending. Okay. And after that, she went and told her brother. And after that, the brother went and told her parents. And I had spoken about her parents also, how they are. So then the parents suggested, don't join the meditation class. If you want, you do it on your own. Okay, so this also can happen. The one problem of this aura reading is that it can cut a lot of relationships. It can damage, because people might not take it in the way they should take it. If it's good, very nice. If it is going to be bad news, or if it is going to harm them, you are also, I was feeling, why am I talking so much? Because that day I spoke more than 1+ hour on her. Okay. And once I get it, it is very spontaneous. It keeps on coming. So then I thought I shouldn't be doing that. I should cut it off. If there is something which shouldn't be said, like what Buddha used to do, he used to see, and then he should just sit silent. Don't talk anything, because you don't know like what is going to happen, and unnecessarily hurting somebody is not good. Right. So now in the case of Swati, if I were to take the eyes, what I'm seeing now gives me an impression that she's confused, and she says that I'm not confused. So now who is right? Am I right or she's right? Okay, first problem. Second problem, what it does, I'll tell you. It is dependent on the aura at this point in time. I cannot take that that's a permanent aura forever. Okay, tomorrow when she wakes up, if the body is relaxed, it produces a different aura. Okay, eyes don't change. So if I see an eye to eye, then the possibility of what I can say, the variation will be very less. So it still, nobody can 100% predict it unless a person goes above anagami. Then a person can exactly say what this person is, because he can read the mind, he can read everything. It's just like a person is standing naked but with clothes. You will be able to read everything about that person, external, internal, what all has happened in his or her life. You will be able to do that. It's automatic. It's there with all of us. I'll tell you one thing, all of you have it. Even I have it, you have it. It's not that something very special, and I'm not here to say that, look, I'm doing something very special. No, it's a very generic and a very easy thing to know. But we don't know because we are disturbed. But if the mind becomes very calm, peaceful, you will be able to read not only about yourself, your own body. You can check and you can see how the aura is and what is happening, and also you can look at others. Interpretation is one thing what you have to learn based upon what color and what strength and all that. Generally, the colors are three, like what we discussed yesterday. So in meditation, basically when you come to the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th jhana, you will be able to get that knowledge of looking at your own aura, because it grows. So when I say it grows, I'll tell you an example, okay, that will help you to understand. So last year when this COVID started, they used to put barricades. Okay, so they used to put barricade and block the road and contaminated zone, and they had to put all that. So my friend's wife, who stays downstairs, she got COVID. She became asymptomatic. Okay, so then what the municipal corporation did is that so before that, another opposite to this, to our flat, there used to be one lady, and she came down from work. She used to work for a software company. She came back, and after few days she went to her mother's place. She also stays somewhere near this area, and her mother had COVID, and she didn't know that it was COVID, and she got COVID, and because of that she died. And when she died, they put the barricades. So they put the barricade till our home, near our gate, but not for all the places. They covered it, but they did not cover ours. So at that time we used to do the every evening for all the people who used to join meditation session, so that they don't have to feel fearful of COVID infection. Okay, so I was telling them that don't worry, nothing is going to happen to you. You just sit and meditate. You can increase your aura and it will work out. I never used to use the word aura. I should say that your energy will increase and it will create a positive vibration. So they used to do it. So last a whole year we have done that. So they blocked the road. So it came to our gate, but they did not put next to our gate. I was standing there and watching, and then they said we will only put till there. So they put it. After a month, my friend's wife got COVID. So what I was telling my wife and everybody in this apartment is that none of us will have COVID infection because of the energy. But she got asymptomatic. It was symptomatic also. So she got asymptomatic. As per the rule, they should put that barricade for 14 days. First day happened, second day happened, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. They did not put the barricade. So we were wondering why they did not put the barricade, because it was still that barricade thing was there. Then after that, that person who was supposed to put a barricade, that agent who was supposed to come, he had COVID. So he couldn't come. And we didn't have a barricade. Because there was no barricade, you can go wherever you want. Okay, so we didn't have any restrictions. And on the 10th day, the Asha workers, they came and they wanted to put a sticker saying that this is contaminated on our apartment gate. So then they called whoever is managing this apartment, please come, we want to talk to you. Since I manage this whole apartment, so I am the whole and soul for this apartment. So I went there and she said that, look, we want to put this. I said, look, 10 days are over, 14 days you have to put. So you have to put only for 4 days. She said, no, from today to 14 days. I said, no. The day she was found to be COVID positive, and it should be 14 days. She said, okay, do one thing, you talk to my supervisor. If she agrees, then I will do it. Then I spoke to her, I convinced her, look, this is what it is as per rules. She said, yes, we shouldn't be doing that. So we'll only put 4 days. And 2 days we leave it, so that means we'll only put for 3 days. And after that, you can go wherever you want. Beautiful. The psychological advantage of not putting barricade is that all the old people in this apartment, they were very relieved that nobody has put a barricade, nobody has threatened that you have COVID and all that. So this is the benefit of meditation. This is exactly what aura will do. A positive aura, if you develop, this is exactly what it does. We might not call it as aura or anything, it is just an energy, but that is what consciousness is all about. So if we have, if we sit and meditate, if you are going into third jhana onwards, your aura will expand. So there is a place called Pyramid Valley in Bangalore. So they do the testing of aura. So I had given myself a test. It gives you colors and how the chakras are and all that. So that person did a brain scan. And he said, you meditate and we will take your brain scan. So did it. Actually, when you do that, your whole brain will have different alpha, beta, theta, gamma and all that. So I had a theta and gamma. That means you're literally stopped everything. So that's another benefit. The reason I'm telling you is that when diseases hit you, your willpower changes. Okay, you become very much what I can say, concerned about what is happening on your health. Meditation helps you to withstand. So what even Buddha says is that Girimananda Sutta, when he was about to die, he gives him that all the sannyas. The reason is that when you start looking from anicca sanya, anatta sanya and all that till the anapanasati, 10 sannyas, if you were to do it properly, you will regain back your energy. Whatever has gone, it just comes back. So your body, instead of contracting, will start expanding. So your health is back. Just by reflection, you can change your energy level. So whenever we are tired, just take 5 minutes rest and start reflecting on the Buddha Dhamma. It will automatically energize. Not the anicca, dukkha, anatta. Something else. Because if you do that, again, it goes down. You want to increase, you don't want to go down. So the best is Metta Sutta. That gives back your energy. So you have to choose what to do it. Let's say I am now feeling sleepy. I'm feeling very tired. The anicca, dukkha, anatta is not going to help you. So you have to choose the right one. So you have to use the Karaniya Metta Sutta. And then you can see the whole energy coming back to you. That's a very, what I can say, to wake you up from that. See, now I'm walking, I'm doing walking meditation and I'm tired. So when I sit, I feel very sleepy. So you then utter this Karaniya Metta Sutta. Then your aura will start to expand. And especially for you, Sriyog, that you don't have that confidence, you can keep on repeating that for a few days and you'll see that automatically you start to feel that as though Buddha is talking to you. And you start feeling very confident of whatever you're doing. So, what's that? Yes, that one, Karaniya Metta Sutta. So if you do that, it really helps. And it will also, in your young age, when you have lost so many things, meaning you liked something, you never got it, again you liked something, again you never got it, you planned, you did everything, it never happened. So that made you feel that you will never get anything in your life. Okay, that one you have to drop, meaning you have to cut it off, because that is following you. So what it does is that even when you marry, I'm not saying you should not marry, even when you marry, you will always feel that you never got what you wanted. So what you need to do is you need to cut it off. Again, Karaniya Metta Sutta is a very good way to do it, because that helps you to forgive yourself. See, there are two things. One, we don't forgive ourselves, and we don't forgive the other person also. If you don't forgive the other person, it's okay. But if you don't forgive yourself, it is even more worse. So sometimes I'll say, I don't want to forgive myself for this. Who cares whether you forgive or you don't forgive? But by not forgiving yourself, you are keeping that memory alive, which keeps on following you. So we do some mistake in life, just leave it. It's okay. But don't.
I learned one thing. To get rid of sadness, just we have to close our eyes and think that which organ is failing. We have to ask questions.
Yes, that is.
And when we come out of that pain and tiredness also goes, and that means we get our energy back.
Yes, that also works. But sometimes, Swatiji, what happens is that when you do that extensively, you become tired of asking the question. So you have to find out. See, sometimes that works beautifully well. Sometimes if you become tired, not tired, you become mentally exhausted, then you should use something else. So there are, this Karaniya Metta Sutta is one, Etan Santan, Etan Panitan is another one. Like that you have to find something which without using much of energy, you can get back your energy. So that is a beautiful thing what you're doing. It really helps. If you are looking at which part of the body is tired and you start looking at it, that tiredness will go away. So if you are getting headache, just wash the head and ask whose headache is there. After a few minutes, you will not find any head aching there. Okay, that works. That works only when you are at a particular state of mind. So let's say, apart from being tired, I'm worried also. Then it will not work. If I say which head is aching, then other than head also everything will start aching. So then I have to choose something else, because the body pain comes because of the mind. So you have to control the mind first, and then the body aches will go, your body pain will go. Anyway, good thing to know. Yes, I agree with you, Swati. That's a right thing to do. When your body is aching, first question to ask is, whose body is aching? It stops. So you can come out of your tiredness. So that's all I had on this para meditation. You are on mute. You are on mute.
Can you read my eyes?
Yes, now I can read your eyes. Wait. Okay, you are a very helpful person, but your help is not required. And people misunderstand you. Okay, and you are very impulsive, meaning you don't listen fully, but you already have an answer to that person. So sometimes it becomes very much misunderstanding would be there between you and the other person, and it will take some time for that person to come back to you. So in that way, in your 20s, you lost a lot of friends, and you made a lot of friends, again you lost them. So that continuously has been there. So, and most of the friends have gone because they have not understood you properly. You are the best person to help anyone. Okay. But the most misunderstood person is you. That's what your eye says. Yeah, Swati. No, you are on mute. I can't hear you.
My eyes. I'm talking about my eyes.
Your eyes.
Read through my eyes.
No, I will read through. Let me finish with her. I'm going to read.
Okay, no problem.
Is it right? Kalpana ji, is it right what I said?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So what has happened, Kalpana ji, is that you don't believe people now, at present. You got tired of people, so you want to run away and become something and that also is not working out. So you are getting frustrated. So don't get into frustration. Relax. One thing you need to do is to relax. You are putting too much of effort. Reduce it. Your eye says that when will this end? So you are in that state. So you have struggled for at least 15, 16, 18 years total. And all that pains are there with you. And that is a reason when you go for deep meditation, something or the other keeps on happening in your life. Okay. Because you have all kind of your eyes, if I were to read 9th year, 11, 12, 13, 16, 18, 21, 23, 24, 26, my goodness, 29, 33, 35, 38. You are one person with lot of problems, meaning you have undergone so much of problem in your life. Problem in the sense that you want something and somehow or the other it has been taken away from you. Okay, and you don't know whom you should go and cry, whom should you go and ask, whom should you offer help, who doesn't want help. So you feel that life has been very much unkind with you. Okay, so that is what has made you feel that when will this end? So you are just like Suyog on one side trying to look at Buddha Dhamma to get his whatever he's doing. In your case, you want that to happen, where you are able to forget all about it, but you're carrying those with you. So until you drop it, until you really remove that, you require one friend, real friend, with whom you can share everything you have faced. That has not happened in your life. That is the only problem you have. Okay, if you are able to share all your problems with that person, then you are fine. You have never got one person, including when your husband was there, you have never got that. So you have a lot of problems which you have held it. So like dried up ice, that means ro ro ke sukh gaya. That's what you are.
Yes, sir.
Am I correct in what I'm saying?
Correct, sir.
Okay.
It's very true, sir.
Yes. So if you want to one day call me and talk for hours together, I'm okay. If you want to throw it out, you can throw it out. No point in keeping this dirt with you when you are in Buddha Dhamma.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, you have kept so much of emotion, so many things you have kept. I don't know why you have kept from 9th year of age, or I don't know. Even that small things you have kept, your family, and there are a lot of things you have. Good thing also you have kept, but you have kept bad things more than the good thing, and you keep on going back to that. That's what drains you off, and that is what is blocking you to move from what you are doing on the Buddha Dhamma. You have good knowledge of the Dhamma. See, I can tell you one thing: you have understood Dhamma, but you have not experienced Dhamma. That's a difference. You have understood it. See, if I compare between you and Preeti, you have understood it. She has not understood that much. She knows it, but you have understood it, but you have not experienced it. She has experienced it. So The difference between you and her in terms of blocking is she is not emotionally blocked. You are emotionally blocked. So what happens is when you want to do something, the emotions come out. So you don't know what to do with that emotion. So what you do is you hold the emotions inside and you want to work it out. It is not going to happen, because these are the things what you have to drop off. Even if I have an emotion, I should find a suitable friend with whom I can go and throw it out and say, take it, I don't care. So, or another thing what you can do, or what we all can do, is we all have emotional issues, or we have trauma or all that. You can stand in front of the mirror, think that you are seeing not you, a friend or somebody, and you keep on talking. And when you keep on talking, it all comes out. But the problem is that you should not become conscious that it is your own image which you are talking to. Then it becomes a problem. So you should think that you are talking to somebody. See, I might not be happy to talk to you or talk to all of you about my problem, but I have to let go of the problem. So I don't know where to let it go. Then I can do one thing. I can stand in front of the mirror and I can start to see as though I am seeing Buddha or somebody, and I am telling him. It works beautifully. You can start from your childhood. 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like that. You can go until 40, 45, as many years you are. It will take you around 2 or 3 hours, or even more. Just good thing. Put a nice dim lamp and you can do it. At the end of it, if you have this Karani Metta Sutta and the Metta Sutta, Aham Avero Homi Apyapajo Homi, that if you do it, it gives a complete balm on the pain. Okay, just like what you do in the Vipassana, Goenka. On the last day, he has that metta and all that. So something similar, you can do it, but this helps you a lot. This makes your mind very focused. You'll forget all about your past pains. And you can cross-check. You will not be able to remember. Okay, it's not that it's gone, but when you get into this above the Anagami stage, when you start to see your past lives, you will see why you have suffered here, that is the effect, and the cause is in which life. So you will be able to see cause and effect on both.
It can be seen in past regression test, past life regression test.
No, that is not the right way of doing it. You should do it yourself. You shouldn't go with somebody who will say that I'll give you the past life regression. That is through hypnotism. So what happens here is that when you hypnotize somebody, you will get only to know a little bit of everything. It happens, I'm not saying no, but it will not give you all the reasons. Meaning, like, right now I'm suffering with something, health wise as well as emotions. There is a reason why I'm suffering. The reason can be this life itself, or the reason can be past life. But when I'm able to go to all my past lives, I can see, oh, my 10th life and this life, this situation are the same. Okay, so what I was doing then and what I am doing now is an effect. I'll give one example which will give you more clarity. In my one of the past life where I'm talking about, I was a teacher. So what am I doing now? Same, right? Okay. At that time, I had some students. Right now, also, I think I have some students. Okay. At that time, also, I had energy. This life also have energy. Same. Okay. Now, if I want to say, how is that I'm able to do this? This is the effect. The cause is in that life. So it's like 1400 years ago, what I have learned still is retained here. Okay, so now let us say my life was to be 5000 years, let's say. One life, 5000 years. Same body is coming for 5000 years. Let's say. The mind anyway will stay till the body stays. So now, whatever the sankharas I have done at that time keeps on moving into next. Right. Now the only change here is this body is changing. It's not remaining the same. So it looks very surprising, but there's nothing to get surprised. See, that's the reason I said about aura also. You will be able to do it yourself because it's you only, it's your own energy or your own consciousness. It's nothing like a very gift or whatever. So when you go to the past, you can see that was the cause and this is the effect, and that was the cause, this is the effect, that is the cause, this is the effect. Not both on good as well as bad. So if I take Kalpana and look at her why she suffered in her life, there is past life, but that past life regression is not going to give you all the answers. It will only give you some little bit here, there, but that is not how it should be done. You should really focus on Buddha Dhamma, correctly experience it, and then you will come to know all the past lives, not only one, all the past lives, and then you will come to see, oh, that past life and this life, how it is connected, and how this is going to take you to the future. So you will then come to know the gati, the destiny. Then you can cut, because there is no need. It's like a movie which is played forever. Whether somebody is seeing it or not, the movie is going. So now what you decide, I want to end the movie. There is no need for this screen. So I will go and switch off the light. Then everything stops. Okay, now let's come to Swati and her eyes. Eyes of Swati.
Thank you, sir. Should I know about
Yeah, please. Okay. You have a good life.
Yes.
No troubles.
No trouble.
No troubles. And good thing for you is people support you a lot.
Yes.
Okay. And you're a very ambitious person also.
Of course. I want to be good people.
Yeah.
Everybody should like me. Like that ambition is there inside me.
Yeah. Okay, the only thing what I see is when somebody don't respect you, you get so wild with yourself.
No.
With yourself, no, not with others. Not with others. You will show nothing has happened, but internally you feel it.
Possibly.
Yeah, and that affects your health. That's the only thing I see from your eyes. Meaning, if somebody hurts you, you don't show it. You will behave as though nothing has happened. That is a good thing to do, but you are hurt.
Inside.
Yeah, inside you're hurt, and you don't forget it also. That is another thing.
No, I'm working on it, and I have developed persistence that I can forget. But earlier it was like that. I was taking it for a long duration.
Yes.
But now I have worked on me and I'm stopping it
Yes, good.
by diverting myself.
Yes.
But initially it was like that only. I was carrying it for a long duration.
Yes. And coming to your childhood, you have a very good child.
Yeah.
So people have kept you in a very chubby way.
Yeah. Everybody was taking care of me.
Yeah. They have taken care of you. Even now they are taking care of you. So you have no problems.
Now, yes, they will continue to do that. Everybody.
So you are a pampered person, not as only a child. Even now you are a pampered. So if they have that advertisement Pampers, they can
I'm
put.
not spoiled. I'm pampered but not spoiled.
No, you are not spoiled. You are not a spoiled person, but you are a very pampered person. So what happens here? Only one thing. I mean, you have a very good karma phala, so nothing has happened. But let us say in your life, okay, if something happens, you will not be able to take it because you are so pampered that you believe that that is how life is. If you are able to change, it's good. I think you are slowly changing it, but not to a level that if something negative happens very fast, you will not be able to take it because you believe others will help you, and if they don't help you, then the problem starts. But right now it has never happened in your life, so you don't know, meaning it's like it has never happened. So if it happens, we'll see, somebody will come.
No. I'm not waiting for anybody. I can handle.
No, you can handle. See, one thing about pampering is, yeah, now you are old enough to handle. But one thing about pampering is it gives you that soft cushion. So somebody is there, somebody helps you, they make you feel happy. So out of the whole group, you are the most luckiest. Okay. Yeah, so that's very good. That's a very good, what I can say, punya phala. And even in your school, you were pampered.
I was notorious and I was loved by all the teachers. Whatever I will know, they will forgive me.
Yes.
Like their own child.
Yes. So even when you stood on the bench, they were very happy about you.
True. Very true.
Yeah. So you have a good life. Don't worry. Enjoy. So fine. So that's all I can say about all of you right now. Good.
What about Shreyas, sir?
Shreyas' eyes is not that clear. So, and I have to ask him to come to my home. This is not going to work here. Because I know many things about him, so it is not good to talk about that. Like I said, he is one person who wants to change the world. It's not going to happen. He is wasting his energy on something what he should not be doing.
How do I drop it off, sir?
You have to leave it. It's all people's karma. You can't do anything.
Like, how do I drop it, sir? Like, how do I stop, thinking about it or worrying about it?
No, it's like that you have taken it as your ownership. You stop taking ownership. You can only take ownership of yourself. You can't take ownership of everyone.
Okay.
Because you don't own, basically you don't own anything. So how can you take ownership of your family members or friends or colleagues or somebody? Even in the job you try doing that, it's not going to work.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, you are good, but they will not understand. So there's no point in wasting your energy and making them understand. See, you will try your best to make them understand.
Yeah.
You should use your energy to understand them rather than you making them to understand.
Got it.
Yes.
You have only told about my planning. You have not told about my karma phalas. Anything about
No, you're okay. See,
It's about my life. How was he?
No, why do you want to know? You're good. So there is not much problem.
Not much problem. Oh,
Not much problem when compared to the other people sitting here. Yes, you had, when compared to Swati, you had some problems, but not much to say. I mean, you had some share of issues. Of the whole family, I think you are the most misunderstood in some way, because you try to keep control on people with your ability to say that this is right, this is how it should be. No, you don't.
True, very true.
eh? I try to control.
But not trying to control, but you take the responsibility. You take the decision.
So what happens here is that when you try doing that, people will feel they don't have their way of doing it.
It is also there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So what happens is that they misunderstand your intention. Your intention is good, but you want to control them. You don't want them to do something which you don't like them to do, because you know if they do that, it is not going to be good. And that you know, but they don't know that what they are doing is not good, because they know it is good. Okay, now you plan for their behalf, which is wrong. You can only plan on your behalf. Okay, that is your problem, and that you've been doing from your childhood. So you want to manage everybody's time, schedule, their work, homework. From homework onwards, you
Correct.
so you you have taken yourself to be like a mother of everyone.
Even to myself.
Okay.
She's taking so much care of mine. She is like that.
Yes.
What you-
So if you say Preeti Tai, it is really Tai. Okay, nice one. But the problem is you will not be understood, you will be misunderstood. Because some cases they will blame you that because of you this happened to me, which you have heard, and that is the negative side of what you're doing. Okay, and people talk behind your backs and they don't talk in front of you. That also hurts you a lot, and you don't want to show that hurt. You are hurt, and some people have directly hurt you, some people have indirectly hurt you, so all that is there. But when I compare with Kalpana, your problem is nothing, meaning you don't have any problem, so you're fine. So that's the reason I didn't go into detail. I just said you're a planner. I wanted to tell you, because of your planning, so many people have done mistakes. I'll tell you. There is one instance where I think your cousin or somebody planned something and they didn't get it. They felt because of your planning they could not do something. I can even tell you which year. I think 15 years back. 14-15 years back. You have to reflect back and see. There will be some relative of yours who even today does not know that you have helped him. It's a her, it's a lady, it's a girl or a female. So that is there. Like that you have many people, not much, but there are people with whom you have helped, but that has not really helped them. So if you really do something for somebody, you should know that you can't plan for them. Okay, and you should not be a mother to everyone. That's another problem, because then every children will complain against you. Okay, and it's good to be, but then there's a lot of pain which comes out of that. And another thing is, as far as forgiveness is concerned, You forgive them, but you don't forgive the way it has happened to you. So that you shouldn't keep it. You should throw it out. Right from your own children to relatives, you have that problem. Okay, so if you can correct it, you will be all right. Meaning you have to let it go. Help, but don't take it personally. You take it personally that I did so much for them. That you shouldn't. So these are the very little things. It's not very major. Unlike Suyog has a very deep problem in his childhood. Very deep problems. Okay, and you both don't have anything at all. It's just fun. Little bit with you, but in Swati's case, enjoyment and enjoyment. Pamper and pamper.
Our husband messages me. Can check out, tell her to take care of her. She doesn't.
Yeah, even he pampers her a lot. So all her life she has been pampered. So I only hope she is pampered till the end of her life. Very nice. Let it be, enjoy. See, you have brought the punya phala. You are enjoying it. Good.
Yes, both of my sisters are right. Because again, I think I have done some both of them.
Yeah. No, at least in your case, there have been some small issues. In her case, there is no small issue also. It is like every day is a good day.
Yeah. Sir, about our future. Can we on this life or?
What is that? You can
That
become.
is only important.
Yeah. What is our future? Our future. Can we attend this life or?
That I
One
can't
life,
see.
one
That,
life.
no, that I cannot say because I myself is not an arhat.
Okay.
See, if I was an arhat, I could have definitely said.
Okay. So
Okay.
little bit.
No, the thing is like this. If you keep on working, it will happen. That much I can say. And you are working, so it will happen. Now, if I am a sotapanna, what I just now did cannot happen. About reading all of you. What if you are a sakadagami? Can it happen? Little bit. What if an anagami? Completely you can do. What if an arhat? You can exactly say what the person is going to be. Presently, I am not an arhat. So I cannot tell your future that whether you will be an arhat or you will not become an arhat. Because I myself don't know whether I will become an arhat or not.
Okay. But we all become anagami.
Anagami is definite.
Yeah.
See, it depends on the practice. It depends on the dedication. So what I was telling you on the day one when each of you called me, I can help you to become an anagami, but I might not be the right person to help you to become an arhat because I am not myself an arhat. I'll be telling lies that I am an...
Soon you will become.
No, that is correct. No, that is fine. See, when I reach the destination, yes, it's quite obvious. Then I can help how to do that. But as of now, as I speak, I am not an arhat. I'm far away being an arhat. Not even I'm just 2 kilometers away. Now I'm. No. like I said yesterday, it's like walking to America, not flying, it's walking to America. That's a gap between what I am now and what it should be. But I'm walking. That means I'm going to reach. I have not stopped. If I stop, yes, then America is America, I'm standing here. Okay, but that is not what it is. Now, why I'm telling is that many things what is there in Samanna Palasutta has not happened to me. If you go through the details, you can see it within yourself whether you have got all of that or you have not, and you should be getting it all the time, not just one time. I have had only one time, not all the time, and I should be able to go leaving this body here and go wherever I want, whenever I want. That I have not been able to do it. It is happening, but it is random. I can't say today will happen, tomorrow will it happen. No, I don't know. See, that effect of going to all the realms of existence, it just happened. It should not be like that. I should be able to choose that today I will go to Brahma realm of existence, and I should be able to go there. Then that's an Arhat stage. Otherwise it's not. All the things should happen. So all the 37 factors of enlightenment, Bodhipakya Dhamma, should completely happen. There's nothing, not even one thing left in that. So Iddipada should have happened. Panchabala, all that should be there. 5 Indriya, Panchindriya, Panchabala, that 2 things should be there completely. Then, yes. So it's not there. So it will be wrong on my part to say that I'm an Arhat, so let me help you. No. I can only feel that I've reached till Anagami, not become Anagami, or not crossed beyond Anagami. So with the current experience I get, I can confidently say that I will be or I'm just reached Anagami. It is beyond that. What is Anagami will do is only 5 fetters are not there. Kamaraga is not there, Patigha is not there, and then Sila Bitta Paramasa is not there, then Sakkaya Ditti is not there, Visikicha is not there, and that's all. And other 3 would have gone at Sotapanna itself. It's not that I'm getting something special. So the only 2 other things which are important and which are gone is the Kamaraga and Patigha. Now, if I observe myself deeply, there is little bit of irritation. That means I'm reaching. It's like I sit in a train. Now, if I'm going from Pune to Bombay, VT has not come. Thane has come. Is it Bombay? Yes. But is it VT? No. Now, can I get down at Thane and go to Mumbai? Yes, you can. You can go to VT. But this train itself will take you to VT. So if somebody were to ask me, have you reached? What should I say? Yes, I have reached Mumbai. But VT? No, not that. Oh, Thane. So it's still far away. So after Thane, you should get Dadar. After Dadar, the train stops for a long period of time. Then again, some more stations stopping. Then if the platform is empty, then the train is going to halt in VT station. So then it says VT terminus. and then you come down. Now I have reached. So I am in Thane.
Just near, very near.
But very near, but not there. Very near. Very near and very excited. Mumbai.
Divine plan that you will think on that and you will help us.
No, that is okay. No, that is separate.
Not our way, but you will be a guide to us.
That is okay. No, being a guide is fine. What I'm saying is, it is not very near, it is not very far, but it is not there. That is important. You should be there. Anagami means you should be there. So it is Anagami Magga is there. Anagami Phala is not there. That should happen. Then many more things are going to happen. So I've reached one spot. Now it has. So standing in Thane is not Mumbai. Thane is in Mumbai, agreed. Thane is a district actually. It's not even part of Mumbai. They think it is Mumbai, okay, fine. But then from Thane to Mumbai there is a lot of stations. Small stations, their train doesn't stop. But station is there. Until it reaches Dadar. Dadar people will get down. Is it Mumbai? No, it's Dadar. But central, almost there. That is again almost there. Just 2 minutes you will be there. 2 minutes is there, right? To reach. Like that, Arhat Magga and Arhat Phala. That is long. It is even more long than this. I have still not sat in the train. Forget about reaching there. I have to get down from this train and change to that train. And that train will go to America. So I have to get the visa also. So that's how it is. Anyway, so it is already almost 10. So this is what you can do with meditation and aura. So you can read, and I'm telling you, all of you can do it. It is not something which is there in me. It is something which is there in everyone, and you are doing it. Like what I was talking yesterday. If you are seeing somebody in anger, you know he is in anger. If somebody is in hatred, you know he is in hatred. When somebody is jealous, you will come to know he is jealous. You are able to see that. And somebody watching someone, he will say, that person is looking at you as though he is going to eat you. We can see that. If a girl is watching a boy and she is watching him from head to toe, the boy either gets interested or he gets embarrassed. Only two things are going to happen. Because that girl is watching. And most of the time he gets interested rather than embarrassed. Other way around. Boy is watching the girl. The girl becomes very sensitive. She'll not get attracted. She'll get first sensitive. Then if she likes this person, then how does it happen? What we call as body language is nothing but aura only. So the energy what is sent from here and received from there, if they both is in a good way, the girl comes near. Then all the other chemistry, biology will work. So basically that is aura. And we say, oh, chemistry has happened. What is chemistry? It's energy coming together. What is biology? Because of this energy, something else came out. That is biology. So very simple. And we do it. We do it every given day, with whether you have wife or husband or brother, sister, mother, father, neighbor, whatever, even dogs, cat, whatever. We do it. Okay, good night, and tomorrow we'll do with jhana.
Yes, yes.
Okay, Namo Buddhaya. Thank you.
Oh, that's
Namo Buddhaya.